Hello everyone. In this video, I'll be showing you how I make my female shirt collars. And this is like one of the easiest ways you can ever use to make your shirt collars. Now this is my under collar and I've cut it. I used a 16.5-inch length for the under collar. And I used a lady stay for this collar too. That is what I used for the upper collar. For this lower collar, I used the hard collar stay because I needed it to be hard. Alright, so you can see how I left like 0.5 inch around the collar. However, this lower part, it is 0.75 that I left. And the reason is because I was still going to fold it up like this. So I needed like 0.75 to be able to fold up. But the other two sides and the upper part, you only need like 0.5 inch of fabric on the edge of the under collar. Now I'm done with that, and now I want to iron the collar itself. Yes, I want to iron the collar itself. The measurement that I use for this collar stays are in my workbook. If you need it, you can get across to me, although it's just for a token anyway. Alright, so this is it, and you can see I folded the fabric diagonally because I wanted the checkers on the pattern of the fabric. I wanted it to be diagonal. That's why I folded it diagonally. If it were to be a plain fabric like white, I don't really need to fold it diagonally like that. So you can also see that on the two sides and on the upper part, I left like 0.5 inch of fabric outside. However, on that lower part, I ensure that there is no extra fabric there. Yes, so this is the way you will cut, and then I'm at the machine now to sew. Like I always say, when you are sewing your shirt collars, you don't sew on the collar. You only sew at the edge, outside the collar, very close to the collar. You sew on the fabric, not on the collar. And that is what I'm doing here. I'm sewing the three edges where there are sewing allowances for fabric. And then when I'm done with that, I'm going to turn it inside out. Yes, I'm going to turn it inside out. Like I said earlier, I use the lady stay, and these are cloth stay. We don't use, I've mentioned it a couple of times, we don't use paper stays for collar professionally. We use cloth stays, and I use this lady stay because it is not too hard, and that is what I use for female collars. You can see my under collar that I've already ironed too. So I'm going to sew. Where I'm sewing here is just close to the open edge. That's why I left 0.75 fabric there. So I'm sewing like on 0.25 close to the open edge, so I can have a 0.5 inch close to the lower part of the under collar. Now I'm going to top stitch. Can you see the reason why I open it is because I want you to know that I'm top stitching on the side where the collar is. Are you getting me? So that's why I opened it. So you're just going to top stitch like 0.25, the three edges. It helps to further secure the collar. You know, it's not good for you to sew a collar and then it will be loosened. Yes, it's a design. At the same time, it helps to further secure the collar. So I'm done with this. Fold it into two. I'm going to notch the center. Center is important if you want to position your collar. You can see I'm checking where the stay is. Then I'm going to place the extra free fabric for the under collar. I place it down first, and I place my collar on it. I notch the center, so it is center to center. Can you see the positioning of that? That's why I open it, so you can know that it is on the collar. Yes, and then I place the under collar on it. So the three are going to go together, and I'm going to. So this is like the best way and the easiest way of sewing your collar. When we are doing male shirt, I'm going to show you how to do the collar for the male shirt too. So you might need to subscribe and always ensure that you watch my videos. Yes, okay, so you can see I sew to the edge, and then I'm going to go over the other side. So you can see the reason why I'm doing using this step is so that it can be even and it can come out. Or you can see that I started from the center and I'm starting from the edge from the other side. Yes, just make sure you sew. I'm sewing. I started the sewing from the under collar. Are you getting me? Then you have to sew the curve gently. I'm going to sew back to the middle where I started from before. Can you see? Can you see how simple it is? If you follow my method, you find it that it is also simple for you too. You can see now. I brought it out. Yes, I turned it out. And then I will go and give it a press. Use your iron to press it down. Cool. So that is that. I'm also going to top stitch that. I'll start the top stitching from the stitch on the under collar. You will need to note that. Alright, so after this top stitching, I'll go and check the neckline of my shirt to be sure that the measurement, the length that I have there is equal to this. So in the next video, I'll be doing that, and I will also be fixing the collar on my dress shirt. I'll see you around.